good. All right. All right. Cool. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the RTR podcast. It's your boy Blackwing LV, and today, wait, what this motherfucker at? Hello?
Bro, give me a second, bro. Hey, what, nigga? Hey, man, I thought you said you wanted me to come in here and do the goddamn interview shit today, didn't you? That what you said, didn't you? I done walked all the way over here to do some interview shit, and now you telling me you don't want me to do the interview. Hey, man, look, I didn't tell Levante about the interview. All right, I didn't tell him about the interview, so we can't run it today. I'm gonna have you come back next week for it. No, nigga, I'm here right. Hey, listen here, motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you this.
Fuck. What? Yo, what? Hello?
Bitch, I don't waste all my goddamn time coming here to get in this bitch to do a fucking interview. So I'm gonna do a goddamn interview. How about that, bitch? And you can just sit your ass over there in the corner, little pretty bitch. How about that?
Okay.
Fine, my nigga, do the interview. I don't care. Levante, here's this nigga.
Okay. How you doing, brother?
What going on, brother? How you doing? How you doing today? You alright? You alright,
Yeah,
brother?
no complaints. Well, Tay ain't really tell me we were doing this today, but
Yeah, no,
fuck it.
he a good for nothing ass nigga. He ain't had me no crack here today either when I came. I was very upset about it. You know.
Fuck it. We're gonna go and get with it. What's your name, brother?
Out here in these streets, they call me Sesame Chicken in the streets. I asked you not to ask me why they called me Sesame Chicken, but let's just say I had some unfriendly things happen at a China Moon once, and now I'm out here. Call me Big Sesame out here.
To each his own, brother. Okay. All right
Now,
then.
wait, but before you get started with anything, oh shit, wait, you know, it took me about 35 minutes to walk over here. About the longest I done been without crack. I don't know how long, brother. You got any crack over there? You look like you in a nice fine house over there, brother. You ain't got no crack over there. Just throw me some crack through the screen, brother.
Nah, boss man, I ain't got none of that over here. But since we already got you here,
Get into the question, brother. Go on, ask me whatever, brother. Ask me whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter what you ask me.
all right then, brother. Well, first of all, we anime podcast over here, so go on, give me your top three anime.
All right, so I ain't got into none of this. So this new anime shit, but I tell you one of the newer animes I do love. It ain't gonna be in my top three. One of the newer animes I love is Yuri on Ice. Boy, they gotta be on some crack or something to do everything they do in that motherfucker. I tell you they do. But we gonna get into my top three. My three. I was on a crack binge when I watched all three of them, but it's probably gonna be Speed Racer. It's probably gonna be Speed Racer. Shit. What else is there? I really love Speed Racing, nigga. I know for a fact that nigga on crack. Cause I ain't gonna embarrass myself and get into none of the voices, but when I be in my car at night, I be feeling like Speed Racing. I be making all kinds of noises. But yeah, so I'm gonna just say Speed Racer. It was one with this demon boy. I think he gave us some was it Inuyasha? Inuyasha. Uh, that's another one. I used to like that. And then South Park. South Park. Them might have to be my top three. Speed Racer, Inuyasha, and South Park. Yeah, them gonna have to be my top three. Wait! This nigga Q in the chat. Q in the chat said this man said speed racing like 40 times. I, could, I would try my hardest not to look at the chat, nigga. I was trying my hardest not to look at the chat, bro. I see Q in the chat. Q in the chat said this man said speed racing like 40 times. Oh man. Okay, so obviously I'm out of character now. I was supposed to introduce myself back in, but I could not take. I don't know how hard it was to hold my laugh this entire time, bro. When I first said speed racing, Levante laughed, nigga. I almost lost it right there. Hey man, look, I am Banana Boat 16. How y'all doing? Black me already introduced himself. Uh, we're gonna be having more of them just we we're gonna be having more of them just improv shit's happening here at the
Let me tell
beginning
you
of
something right the fuck now.
at the beginning of the
As
show.
long as we black and breathing, don't you ever put sesame chicken on this bitch again.
Yeah, like sesame chicken, bro. Sesame chicken. Oh my god.
Y'all all know that if this nigga were to ever do
Oh
crack, he
my
would change
god.
his name to Sesame Chicken.
Oh man, bro. Nigga, I was in the car. I was like, bro, because I supposed to been doing a whole bit, and I was gonna be calling myself Banana as Sesame Chicken. I was like, well, what am I saying? This nigga asked me my name, and I was like, I don't know. How about Sesame Chicken? But yeah, we're gonna have more of those little bits.
All right then.
He said, "Why the RTR better at the top? Tatum became Dr. G.O."
They wouldn't let me put it anywhere else.
Oh man, but yeah, you only can have them up there at the top apparently. Um,
But yeah, y'all know what it's about over here. We gonna go ahead and get straight into it. I'm gonna let you go and
oh
pick the first category.
man, okay. Shit, what the fuck we supposed to be talking about today? Nigga, I'm lightheaded.
Banana
Uh,
boat.
let's go. Have a look. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that you slipped that one in there, buddy. Well, let's just go in the orders you got them, buddy. 'Cause, I did not know that you slipped that one in there, but we just gonna go. We gonna leave that one last.
You don't give me something, I got to come up with something.
Oh man, Craig, what's happening is you might want to go back and see the beginning. She said, "No, I no longer know what this podcast is about."
That's the point, Daisy. You ain't supposed to know.
Oh man. So today, we just gonna be doing some chatting in here today. A little chatting, a little story time at the end. Well, a little story time at the middle and end. But at first, we just this podcast is now Sesame Chicken. Craig, you're not gonna know what Sesame Chicken is if you weren't here at the beginning. Her?
Till I was like the first
Am
3 minutes of this motherfucker, man.
Medea now? But yeah, first topic we're gonna get into is you know what really grinds my gears? Shout out Peter Griffin and Family Guy. And
Basically, we're just going over some pet peeves that we personally have, whether it be
yeah,
about each other or people in general.
damn, wait a second. I
What?
didn't know we had each other in the bracket.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. My ones in general are definitely ones you've committed. Her name will not be mentioned at all in this stream.
Oh man. I gotta not say that name. But yeah, well you start us off, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
It's just pick something that grinds your gears. We're gonna talk about it.
First of all, don't feel attacked. You're gonna find yourself falling into a lot of these
He
categories.
gonna start with me. Go ahead.
Nah,
No, it's a category. It's just somebody did. I got you. Go ahead.
niggas.
This nigga said Lizzo. Hey, that's another one that y'all got to go listen to a separate podcast. You don't know what that's about, but
Watch last week's episode.
God damn it.
And once again, for those of y'all that are just listening to the audio, we are live streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and we do read the comments. So if you want to see those, you're gonna have to peep the video. So
Yeah. Go on, check the video out before it becomes Patreon content.
Who the hell?
Hey man, look, we blow up, nigga. We finna be making some money, bro. This video type shit gonna be Patreon content. Now, some of y'all that's been here since day one. See, I couldn't even tell you gonna get in for free without letting you goddamn for you talking about you ain't paying. See, that's what I can't even say niggas. He white. Go ahead with your pet peeve. That's a pet peeve right there. God damn it.
That nigga said free the banana boat nation. All right. So, first one. Niggas who talk during movies and anime. Shut the fuck up.
And niggas can't have fun when they're watching shows, you know. It's it.
I mean, it's cool that we rewatching some shit, but if it's my first time, if it's our first time watching it, shut the hell up. Damn.
But okay, so listen. So I'm gonna just let you. We niggas.
No cap. I ain't even gonna cap. It ain't even the point of talking during the shit, because I can always go back and rewatch it. I ain't worried about that. It's the motherfuckers that ask goddamn questions. First of all, if it's something I haven't seen, you ask me a question as if I fucking know the answer.
Now I'm about to say now that's something I don't fall into because that's a pet peeve of my own. I also hate when people ask me questions to show that they know they don't want the answer to. That is a pet peeve of mine. We can sit there and talk all day about, oh, you seen that shit, bro? What the fuck did they do for the anime? What did they spend on the animation? Them type questions.
And the crazy part is,
don't ask me some shit
you
don't want to know.
If you watch the shit.
Yeah, just keep watching.
I'm sorry. I'm doing this. I'm really sorry.
I mean,
you asked last week made me mad.
Me?
No, Bree.
Oh yeah. No, Bree does it all the time. I apologize, Bree. I love you so much, but bro, you ask so many questions, and I'm like, Bree.
Is the robot really a robot? First off, it's not a robot. Second off, you get the exposition in the second episode.
That's what I was gonna say. This nigga said down with Bree. No, down with Bree. She just needs to work on how she asks questions. I mean, my mother and grandmother do the same thing, and I don't be understanding it. And what's so crazy is my mother gets mad at my grandmama because she be spoiling shit in the show, but y'all both be sitting there asking each other questions. Somebody gonna spoil something at one point. I don't know. But yeah. I fully understand that part, the question part of it. He said his monitor's so bright he didn't notice your eyes are open wide open.
I mean, it's just I'm
about to say it's probably the lights.
I got the screen, I have a stream light, and I have like a desk light. I could try to turn one on my mom. And, well, let's try this. Let's turn that down. That's probably better.
That nigga look like he was finna disappear. He said, "Get out." He said, "Get out, Karen house."
Damn. Hold up. Full Metal.
Yeah. No, Bree been watching it.
Oh well, shit. Now you know the exposition.
Yeah, I'm about to say Bree's definitely passed me. I had to tell her the other day when she said something about something. I was like, I haven't got that far. So
what me and my sugar mama got going on ain't got nothing to do with you.
Oh, I was like, what in the fuck this got to do with sugar mamas? But speaking of sugar mamas and women in general, I'm gonna get into one of my pet peeves. Not really dealing with sugar mamas, just mainly women in general. You know, I have. He said, "Well, you signed up for sugar." I want to know the same thing. I have no issues with women on birth control. Matter of fact, I love birth control. I love it so much. It don't work all the time. Say that. It don't work all the time. But as a man that fully likes to get the Carfax on women he's dealing with, As also, I will share my Carfax. I let you know the mileage and everything on this motherfucker.
Don't you fucking
Um,
do it. That's a whole other story time.
so I like to. I was just gonna say, Q. I like to shoot the club up with permission. All right. So I've never been against birth control, but there is one of them. Even though they say it works magic wonders. She said Carfax, Carfax, Carfax.
Daisy, no.
Even though it works magic number wonders, I cannot stand females that have IUDs. It pisses me off to my core because if you've never been with a female that has IUD, certain female can have what they say. What did they say? Like a narrow canal or whatever. And if you getting too deep into your thrust, that bitch gonna poke you right in the dick hole. It has happened too many times, and it drives me crazy. I literally lose it. It was one female that got mad at me one time because I full up stopped the entire operation because I couldn't take it no more. No position was comfortable because I don't know if hers was slipping or what was happening, but every time it just felt like needle, 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 and I'm like, no, no, can't do it. So yeah, IUDs, I don't like them. She said, I learned the weirdest things from this podcast. Say that is the most off the wall possible pet peeve you could have mentioned. Hey, bro, it's a pet peeve. It's a pet peeve.
When plan B don't work, you go to plan A.
Nah, because they say plan A is men's birth control, and tell you right now,
That's not plan A.
I'm not doing that. Uh,
Shit. Let that
you
motherfucker be tested and ready. Come on, Doc. You know what I'm here for.
you can do that. You can do that all you want to. I always say that if a child is in my future, he just gonna be in my future. I'm not popping no pill. They say
Nah, because
I'm not doing that.
we doing
Cannot
the
do
pill,
it.
the shot, the cream. Which one we doing?
If I were to do it, I'm gonna have to do it like these motherfuckers be talking about this vaccine, and it's gonna have to be on like the 6th, 7th, 8th trial before I do it. Because you're not finna. Ooh, I almost made a bad joke. You're not finna just take out all my soldiers with me in there on the first trials. He said men have two choices: pull out or pull in. Hey man, we finna have a third choice apparently.
You got to go to plan A.
So yeah, no, I can't. IUDs is a no for me. I low key want to ask females up front, but I
I
respect
do.
their privacy enough to just be like, oh, okay, well, actually, recently I just haven't. Once they say
Nah,
birth control, I'm like, what type of birth control?
that's exactly what. If they tell me, they say I'm on birth control. Which one? So you said the pill. I don't trust you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because no matter they women are much more dependable than men when it comes to making sure they have their pills taken and stuff like that. But y'all be forgetting shit too.
Swear to God,
Y'all be forgetting shit too. And
you better tell me you on that shot or you got the implant.
Will in chat goes, take you got that built-in dick poker. Oh man. What's what's another pet peeve you got, brother? I mean, well, what grinds your gears, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just go ahead, wrong. You know what you gonna say yet?
No, fully well. We're supposed to be living together, but okay. What's the best way to phrase it? Grammar and vernacular. Jesus fucking Christ.
Listen.
I will say it like this, Tate. You are fine in most regards. You just have certain words that you pronounce that get on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah, but I mean, not saying I do it purposely to get on your nerves, but I definitely pronounce a bunch of shit wrong just because I can.
You did
Well,
that.
that
You did that shit in the
immediately
last
is just
podcast.
funny.
Your ass kept saying Armin, and that shit
Armin,
making me mad.
how do you say his name?
Armin, damn.
Man, I swear they were saying Armin when the first show started.
No.
Ugh.
And then I'm
See, I could,
fine
de-
with usually. I use that with my damn self.
I
I
could,
ain't gonna
I
hold
could, I could deal with people telling me something wrong about pronunciations in anime, because I don't know. Usually, how I pronounce something in anime is how I first feel like I heard myself hear it.
Kurapika.
I've never heard that, so I'd be pissed off when people say that because I've never heard any. No, I've never even heard anything close to Kurapika in that show. But there's so many people that say it. That's the thing that
But
don't
here's
be that
one.
it be confusing me is when they say it a way that shouldn't even be a pronunciation of it. If you watching it, even if you watching it in English, they said Kurapika fine in English. They say it fine in Japanese. I don't understand that. Now, when you switching up with that Armin, like that's even just then. I wanted to say it then, like because I swear the first couple of times I was hearing it, it was saying Armin,
Next
and I feel like it
motherfucker
was
walk up
Mikasa.
to me and say Naruto getting punched in the throat.
That's like that nigga that's that nigga said that at Walmart they said what he said Jingutsu Jingutsu. I was like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? You don't watch this shit. Take that Akatsuki cloak off. Cloak.
Orochimaru. Oh boy, I wanted to stab your ass for that.
Orochimaru. One, I said it like he said it. I just put a
No, you
U
said
instead of the
no.
O.
No, you
Orochimaru.
switched the U in the last O.
I never said Orochimaru. I always said Orochimaru.
Oh man, this is one. This ain't even anime related, but this is just one that only niggas say, and it gets on my nerves every single goddamn time. What the fuck does slow up mean? We are taught syntax in kindergarten. What the fuck does slow up mean? And y'all be spamming the shit.
See, I was gone try to, but I don't feel like I've ever
No,
said
Alex be
that
saying that shit.
he do. But I
In
don't
any
know.
context, it's slow down. What? How the fuck do you slow up?
Slow up for a quick, slow up.
That's like saying fall up. Nigga, how the fuck you do that?
Oh,
Only black people say that. It makes me ashamed of my race.
hey, that I'm gonna just say that's some old shit, bro.
It ain't.
It
It ain't.
really
I
is.
didn't start hearing that shit until I got into high school.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's really
It
some
was
old
niggas
shit,
our
bro.
age saying it.
But I'm telling you who they got it from, though. You went to high school in Alabama, didn't you?
Yeah,
That's how you look. They got it from they older folks in Alabama. Is who they heard that from.
but
Cause
another
Alex
one
got Alex
fucking.
got a bunch of like old ass terms that he say like that.
Oh, dude, bro, Alex be saying words. I'm like, nigga, how
But
how the fuck
apparently,
you in your 20s?
apparently, according to Shook, that's a clip. I'm not gonna get into that. I have the more countryer tone. Like I don't understand that. Like
I'm mashing the burden, bro. I'm mashing the burden.
we gonna shit more on Alex in this country accent when he get in here. Then that
Another
RTR
one.
would make sense to y'all.
Another one is fucking vernacular. Like, I understand y'all are raised in the South, and a lot of people speak a certain way, but all you motherfuckers have had an English class. Why
Yeah,
do
but
y'all?
see, me, I like to speak in ways that one fit my surrounding, two is easier understanding for people. People
No, I
understand it
mean,
more.
I mean when niggas slur their words and mispronounce shit intentionally.
I
Look,
know that's
anybody who
I'm
don't
speaking.
know me, I work at a goddamn restaurant. The next fat bitch that come up to me and say, "Can I have a ranch?" is getting fucking slashed. I'm telling you.
Listen though, that's what I'm trying to tell you though. I fix my speak for whoever I'm dealing with at the time. Like, so let's just talk about, okay, we're gonna bring up Big Yellow. She came down for Thanksgiving. If y'all don't know who Big Yellow is in the chat, Big Yellow is one of my old exes from college. How about that? We just gonna leave it
Another
there.
story time.
Told that one a little too much, but I guess it'll be told again on the podcast. Um,
Actually, don't that fall into one of the topics?
uh, not really.
Not really. All right then.
Uh, I had more simp shit happen with other people. Um, But yeah, so she came home for Thanksgiving, came down here to Alabama. And now with my Mother's side of the family, she didn't struggle too much understanding what we was talking about because while even though we all still got that country vernacular, uh, literally my whole family on my mother's side is something dealing with business. So we all have a proper speaking voice that we kind of speak to. That's our normal tone when we speak to each other, whatever, blah blah.
I'm
Now,
sure
when
say
she
that
went
shit.
and when she went with me to my dad's side of the family, side of the family, I was speaking how I speak. When you're around the dogs, you bark. When you're around the ducks, you quack. That's how we spoke. How we spoke, and she told me straight up to my face when y'all started talking about Auburn, Alabama.
Fuck them ducks.
I couldn't understand shit y'all were talking about. These were literal words out of her mouth, bro. Because all you heard was a bunch of yelling and mispronunciations going back and forth with each other. And this is not even like a switch I flip purposely anymore. It just happens. If I'm
Fuck
around
them
hood niggas,
ducks.
if
You
I'm
bitches
around
is
hood
ducks,
niggas,
and I need a goose, and that's why I be ducking you bitches.
if I'm around hood niggas, you gonna think I'm the hoodest nigga you know. If I'm around, I'm just gonna say proper speaking people. He will just send me a hilarious text. You gonna think I'm just probably I was raised. No, mom. She said since we was younger, when we moved to Montgomery and I went to school with the white people, my voice changed or whatever. It's just something that was developed. He said, "Give me your best hood conversation and go." I can't flip the switch anymore. Q. I have to be in a hood speaking scenario.
I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I sound like the. It couldn't be me. He couldn't have that conversation with me. I sound like the worst other undercover cop ever.
Like it
Hello,
has to
fellow
be.
criminals. May I purchase
I
two
have to be
drugs,
like
please?
I'm just gonna record my conversation one day at work when I'm talking to some of the hood niggas there, and you get what I'm saying. I can't just flip it on.
I
It's
mean,
like his.
even so, like I can kind
Right
of
now, I
understand
can't
that.
just flip on the hard country talk that I talk with my daddy. It just comes on.
I
Like
can understand that to a certain degree, because like even when I get calls from like my cousins in Jersey, you can still hear my Jersey accent if we on the phone or whatever. But they still speaking with proper fucking grammar. Like my mom
I
didn't play
mean,
that. My mom had a personal rule in our house: don't ever say a word you can't spell.
but see, that's why I've been with Webster's now. Your mama rule would not work anymore.
Half of the words y'all say is not in Webster's, and you cannot
Shit,
find them in there.
shit, y'all, all right. Some is in
I,
Webster
I
dictionary.
or all right.
All right,
That is not in Webster's. I keep the app on me. You ain't finna spell it. Spell it right now. I bet you a gifted sub that shit ain't in there.
he said a gift this up. One gift this up.
Well, nigga, I can't get gifted subs.
What does that mean? You bet me. Oh my god, I hate doing this shit from my phone. Fuck it, I don't care.
That shit is not in here.
I don't care. I'm about to say yeah, you do it on your app for your Levante getting his ass beat because he couldn't some metal couldn't what? Oh, he couldn't say some medical condition. I was like, well, am I having a stroke? But yeah, bro,
You'd have been popped in the mouth, Q. I promise you.
I just I wouldn't have cared either. Cause she would just hit me and I'm like, look, this how I talk when I'm at school, my friend. You know what? My mistake. I don't care. But my mistake. I'll speak correctly when I'm here, but when I be back out, just know I'm speaking like that again.
Your
But
turn.
that's what I said. Who's to say I can't spell a word that was made up? Like I'm spelling it.
It's not a fucking word if it's made up.
But I spelt it. That's just like we'll just spell immediately. That's not a real word. He spelled it though. That's what I said.
It's not a word.
We had arguments all day about that rule, bro. I'm spelling this shit. Look, it's spelled. Like that. That ain't no word. Spelt ain't a word, is it?
It's
Might
not.
be.
It's spelled.
He said all
It is
words
not.
made up.
How do you not know that's not a word?
That's
I
fact.
hate
I don't know, bro. I spelt SMELT. So if I wanted to say spelt, I'm gonna put spelt in the text
Would you ever put that
message.
in a college research paper?
No, because that's not who it's for.
Because it's not a fucking word.
No, because they don't know what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah, they
not.
do. They know what
Oh
you're talking
man,
about. But you're dumb. You ain't dumb enough to put that shit in there.
I think he said somebody had to make that motherfucker. That's what I'm saying, bro. So I'm doing another quick pet peeve before we get into some story time.
Do a story time next.
No, we're not doing the story time, but all right,
I
both
can.
of them.
First of all, I could spell it ever since I was 8. Yes, I could.
I couldn't spell it till Orlando Brown had that song on Disney. Um,
I actually won 3 spelling bees in middle school. Fun fact.
why did you have? Oh, in middle school, I thought you said it. I don't know what I thought you said. Why did
I
I
care
lose?
not.
I lost my pet peeve.
How do you lose a pet peeve, nigga? There's some shit that people do to piss you
I
off.
know, bro, but I have so many that they just kind of erased themselves out of my head. I get pissed off there. Oh, tell you one, and I'm sorry, ladies, it's about y'all again. Um,
If we,
listen,
man,
listen
we
here,
don't
and this
have
this is not pertaining to all ladies, but some of y'all.
most.
Everything, every time I come up and speak to one of y'all, that does not mean I'm trying to talk. I could be
Swear to
speaking
God.
about anything. My little ugly ass is not trying to talk to you. That's first off. I'm not trying to talk to you. He said all Tays about ladies and all of us Tays about Tay. This is not me. I'm trying to talk to you. It literally was a woman at work the other day. And I literally had to like fight her to give her money that fell out her pocket onto the ground while she was like doing her job.
You get one.
I had
I'm gonna tell
because
you ass once.
Levante, I could not. In my head, I was like, I could not let her think of even if it was gonna get me that money in my pocket. I could not let her think that I was trying to talk to her just because how
Tell
she
her
trying to
newly
handle it
broke
right
ass
now.
to kick rocks.
And he said, "Tell her newly broke ass to kick rocks." And I was like, "No, excuse me, listen." And she said, I can't remember what she said, but she said something else. And I was like, look, hey, your motherfucking money fell out your pocket. And she turned around like, oh, I'm sorry. Blah, blah. I was like, bitch.
My
don't, say,
girlfriend said I can't talk to women.
don't
Nope.
say
Fuck
sorry.
you.
No. And I walked there, but that's what like one time, like it was this, I literally just played this game on a chick one time. She was I can't remember what happened, but I had came to ask her a question about something dealing with our skin gun because this one I was still fairly new, but I had my earphone in my ear. When I was asking her, "What's up, Preem? How you doing?" He said, "I feel like appreciate the buddy man." Walked out. See, cute. I wanted to so bad, but I just couldn't let her feel like I was trying to talk to her because I'm gonna let you know something.
She can feel like whatever
If
she want to feel like because I don't talk to broke women.
if I'm if I'm trying to talk to somebody, I approach totally different. I'm not finna just approach you like I don't know. It's weird. I feel like females are supposed to know when dudes when dudes are trying to talk to them. Just like I feel like I could pick up most times when a female is trying to talk to me. I don't understand why all of them have to feel like they always talking to them. But so I'm trying to ask her a question about the scanner. She said something like, she was like, "Oh no, I don't talk to folks from work," something like that. And I was like, I had my earphone in my ear. I was like, "Hey, babe, you heard what that bitch just said?" I said that as I was walking off, bro. I said, and she been giving me steak eye ever since, bro. And that's literally that made me so hot. That's my third time ever that I've ever dropped the B word pertaining to a female at that female. First time happened with Bree. I apologize, Bree. You made me upset. I said, bitch. I'm sorry. It's one of my favorite words. I apologize. Second time was with Big Yellow. I ain't even call her a bit. I told you acting like a bit, but she had pissed me to the high. She had pissed me off to the highest of pistivity, as my junior high coach once said. He said, "Down with Bree again." And the third time was just this time recently. Those are the only 3 times ever that I've let the word slip with a female. But uh those are the only 3 times ever. So she had made me mad when she said it. Was like, oh, I don't talk to dudes at work. I was like, man, wasn't nobody trying to talk to you. I'm asking a question about this scandal. Why you in here in your full pajama suit with a bonnet on? I ain't finna talk to you anyway. You dirty. You woke up out of bed and came here. I don't fuck. I look like talking to you. You know what? We gonna get off that subject though, because as you can see, I get mad quick and it's working back up tension in me,
Nigga,
and I
didn't you
might go.
scream for a whole month with a bonnet on?
I might go cuss. That's in the in my home, nigga. In my home. I'll just be out here walking around in the streets with a bonnet on. Which no issues with that. But the bonnet is not the only thing. It's an old lady. I fuck with her heavy. She come there. We chill out there on break every day. I talk to her every day. She have a bonnet on. But she be in jeans, in a shirt, and a jacket, like she came to work. I don't even care about you wearing pajama pants. That bitch is in a full pajama suit with it's black with hearts on it and a bonnet.
They see the workaround around that is to still be polite by telling them you're not interested. We don't say it like that exactly. Just say, well, first off, hit a nigga out when he try to tell you something.
Yeah. You don't know what I'm trying to talk about. If I'm trying to talk about, even if I came up to try to talk to you or some shit, when I say whatever I'm saying, then you say I'm not interested. Don't cut me off and be like, oh, I don't talk to folk from work, something like that. What? I'm like, what? What? Who was trying to talk to you?
Now, what if she was working with Mr. Beast?
What? Who would have been working
Gonna
with
give her
Mr. B?
$50,000 for no reason.
What you talking about? Oh, what if I would have been working with Mr. Beast? Oh yeah, you just done missed out on that money. I'm like, well, she didn't work. We're gonna find another one. so, DJ, you love a chick in a bunny and a pajama fit at work in the morning. She ain't take no bath. I promise you, she didn't take a bath and then put back on that pajama fit. And if she took a bath the night before
Ah,
and put the pajama fit on, she's still funky. I don't care what nobody say. You said you know that cootie cat. See, no,
where
no,
this
no,
nigga
no,
come
no, no. DJ gonna get us off track. What's the next topic? What's the next topic? What's the next topic?
from? Boom. Greatest
Okay.
simp stories. Let's see who's a
Greatest,
simp pimp between
greatest,
us.
greatest simp stories. He said Lizzo. Hey man, look. Y'all gotta go back and check out that B&D podcast. Y'all want to see what that's about. Cause I ain't, y'all get the Lizzo then. Be reduced by the Lizzo. Bro, DJ, I'm at work. I'm not
I'm just
saying
saying,
nothing's wrong with
ain't
that.
nobody had wanted sex at their job. In fucking pajamas and shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't done that either, but it's the word is
Fucking harlot.
look, we know this, all right. I be doing the do, all right. He said, "Get that morning dew coochie."
Nani?
Yeah, though simp stories, simp stories. Anybody in the chat got a simp story before we get started? I can tell us a quick little simp story. What's the simpest thing y'all ever done?
Give me
Because
time to think about that.
yeah, because I've been raking my brain. Yeah, I've done some simp things, but simp is not really. I don't have no. Said Lizzo. I don't have no hard simp things that I feel like. Well, I have like maybe one or two that are like.
What do you define? First of all, we got to put a definition on that word.
Okay, let's just look up the urban definition of simp because
I
that's
feel
not
like
in
you're gonna
Webster's either.
I feel like you're gonna get like 30 different definitions.
We just gonna see what the first one say.
Book of
Someone,
Eli. That actually pertains to the story time today. Remember, Urban Dictionary is the Book of Eli.
so someone who does way too much for a person they like. A man who puts the hoes before the bros. That's I don't feel like that's simp.
I mean, I feel like if you're in a relationship, you low key have to do that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's. Uh, I feel like I'm gonna go with the first one. Will said, I've done things that have been
Basically,
seen as
save yours for
simpish
last.
when they weren't intended that way. As many can vouch, I'll do a lot for people. Yeah, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'll be doing a
I
lot for
back
people
that up.
too. Um, you got one, bro?
Usually, when people say simp story, I got one that comes to mind. You could tell me if this is simp activity or not. I don't really think it is. So it was this chick I knew for a long time. Like she lived in the city next to mine in Jersey, like all of a 15-minute drive, right? At this point, and I always wanted to get with this chick. Come to 2000, hold on, I can put a time frame on this. 2016, yeah, 2016, and I just commented on, I just responded to something she had posted on Snap, whatever, to say, hey, how you doing and shit, and she said, when I'm gonna get to see you? And I said, shit, when you trying to see a nigga? She said, oh, you going to come up here? I drove 16 hours to Jersey.
See, I felt like that's where you're
I don't
going with this because
I
it
don't
was
regret it.
yeah, no. See, because it was gonna make me bring up what DJ said in chat because he said, man, I drove like an hour and 40 minutes to pick this chick up in my mama car because she said she was stranded. I drove there and she wasn't even out there. So at least his was only an hour and 40 minutes, but at least you went to Jersey and actually got some action, right?
And low key, the trip was low key to see my family because I haven't
Yeah.
seen them in like a couple years anyway. So just icing on the cake, really.
So while I will say that's all I was just gonna say. Why I will say, my nigga, 16 hours is mighty extreme
I
for
mean,
some pussy.
I drive to Jersey anyway though to see my family.
That's what I'm
I've
gonna
never
say.
flown to Jersey.
You gotta like sub preference this discussion with you going to see your family. Like my family out there, I might well go on to see my family. I can just see her too while I'm out there. That's how you have to preface this story because how you tell it, extra simpy. That makes it extra simpy. But once you preface it with the oh, my family out there in Jersey too, so I was going to the Jersey to see my family. Whatever. Mother, it don't matter. He said, DJ, if you don't call roadside assistance. Oh man. So I mean, mine is really uh this is probably the most simp thing I've ever done, which y'all can hear the rest of this story time on another podcast. I'm not gonna get into it yet because I've already mentioned Big Yellow once, and this is gonna be twice on here. And I said that my simp story wasn't gonna be pertaining to her. But when I thought about what Levante said, I said this might have to be the greatest simp thing I did. So I was in a long distance relationship with her for like what 3 years or whatever. So when I graduated high school, I mean college, not high school, graduated college, I got the bright idea that I was just gonna move to Indiana. I was just gonna go on them 8 hours up to Indiana, 8 hours away from everybody I knew
That nigga
to
relocated
Indiana.
for the box.
Relocated for some pussy. Uh
Take that however you want. Either way is
so
fine.
that's I feel like that has to be the most simp thing I've ever done. But I felt like I was doing it for a reason. And honestly, I still wouldn't have felt bad about that choice if the things that happened afterwards did not happen.
Next week's story time.
Uh, next week's story time.
Next week's story time. The
See,
story of
Bree, it's not going anywhere because I'm not gonna tell that story. See, y'all got to tune in next week if y'all want to hear the story of that. The ones that ain't heard it, y'all got to tune in next week for that story. But let's just say I moved up there right after graduating college. Honestly, was doing pretty well for myself. But things didn't go too well, and I ended up back down here in about what when I go up there. Moved up there in July. Was back down in Georgia before the end of August.
I don't think you ever told me how long you were there. Were you there for only a month?
Yeah, basically. I got there July 14th. I was headed back August 23rd. So yeah, that's the most simp story I've I had to be. You know, so I don't do simp things very often. Like I don't consider like regular things that most dudes consider simp activities. I don't really consider them simp activities because they what you do for your woman gonna be different from what somebody else do for their woman. Simp activities are very like generalized for me. Certain things it's just simp behavior. So that's what I feel about it. Like some people be throwing a whole bunch of stuff in the box, like oh the boys going out, but you don't want to go out with the boys. You want to chill with your girl. That mean that nigga want to chill with the girl. That's what they ain't no simp. He ain't no simp.
Hey,
Uh,
where they make you at?
but
That's
hold
a
on.
clone of you.
Wait. Oh wait. I gotta see what Daisy said. Hold on. Once upon a
Can we
time.
read this out loud, Daisy?
I
For
mean,
the people that listen.
I was gonna say, can we, Daisy? Because I ain't read it yet.
I read it and like, damn, hey.
Okay, she
Okay,
said we agree
cool.
on that.
You
Okay,
got it.
once upon a time, I was dating this guy, dating in quotation marks. Oh, let me put it up on the screen too. Uh, in quotation marks. Although we talked on camera, on Messenger and Snapchat, we never met in person. After speaking to him for about 3 months, I bought him a custom-made Sharingan birthday cake and wrote him a visual short story with pictures with him as the main character in Naruto like setting. In a Naruto like setting. All this while I was living off of a stipend and on food stamps due to being in AmeriCorps. Uh, a girl was broke sending cake to a stranger in another state. Yeah, that's pretty.
That's definitely simpy, but Daisy, I ain't gonna cap to you. I'd appreciated the hell out
See,
of that.
we find girl simp stories cute for some reason. I don't know, but that's
Bro,
definitely a
that,
simp story.
like,
That's definitely a simp story. But it's like,
bro,
oh,
they
it's
sent a
cute. That's cute.
Sharingan cake to my house.
Yeah. Now, if a
What?
nigga had did that, we would be like, nigga, what's wrong with you? What? What's wrong with you? Like, uh, but I mean, DJ,
I mean,
that
Daisy, we
is.
ain't gotta talk, but you can always send a Sharingan cake to me.
I'm about to say, yeah, you ever want to send banana boats? We get shine. We don't need the short story. I just take the shine gun cake.
I'd make
I'm
a
a big
live
nigga.
stream eating and thanking you for the cake.
Uh, but DJ, I had one that was kind of he said everybody in the army be slick,
That nigga
but
DJ, he brought his cousin with him to go get the bitch that never showed up.
hey man, at least you brought your cousin. Cause if you didn't bring your cousin, she was finna be there to set you up, bro. And we would have never met DJ. You would have never had no help. But they say, oh damn, this nigga brought a nigga with him. Shit, we can't abduct this nigga. But yeah, I had a story similar to that, but I didn't actually go through with it. But I don't know if you remember this, Levante, but crazy bitch. Um, when I was talking to her, this is who I talked to right after my relationship ended with Big Yellow. Y'all hear that next week. Um, talked to a female that now her nickname is crazy. Also, all of my exes that I've ended bad with now have nicknames. This one just happens to be crazy bit. Um, but so we were in like a in and out talking phase where we was like talking, and she messaged me at like 3 a.m. And like this is during our part or where we're not really talking or whatever. We ain't really been talking for like 3-4 weeks. Like I mean, like literally almost no communication. And she was like, she called me, and it's like an hour and a half to get to where she is. She's like, "Can you come pick me up so I can go get my car?" And I'm like, "Go get your car. Where's your car?" She was like, "I let somebody borrow it and he wrecked it." As soon as she said, "I let somebody borrow my car and he wrecked it," I was like, "That's another nigga." I was like, I'm not gonna get involved with you and your cores or whatever you got going on with some other nigga. What I look like?" So I didn't do it. I didn't drive that hour and a half to go get her, take a 45 minutes to get a car, then drive myself an hour and a half, well, 45 minutes back to my house. I didn't do it. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I went back to sleep. But if I had did that, definitely simp behavior. Definitely. So those are what I look at as like simp moves.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Do I have anything else?
Now I'm finna say, Daisy, did you ever say that did you say that y'all hadn't video chat? Oh, we talked on
No,
camera.
that's all they
Okay,
did.
they were talking on camera and stuff. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. Uh, he said, "Hey, oh, you got a nigga? Well, then I'm out." It wasn't even the fact that she had one. It's just the fact
Like,
that
she calling on
you
me to
calling
save
on
the
me for
problem with
help,
another
like
nigga.
with another, like with another dude. Like we just friends or something. Now we weren't friends. We didn't end on good terms. We ended on bad terms. Don't call me to help you out of a situation with another dude. That's weird.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap the way y'all ended. That's a story time in and of itself.
You talking about me and Crazy Bit?
Yeah.
We yeah, I don't know. See, then it's just gonna turn
I
into
got plenty
Tay's
of
romance.
stories.
It's gonna turn into Tay's romance corner. So I feel
Oh
like
no,
I just need.
I got woman stories to
I
match.
feel like I need to give y'all one
I will say you
of a
got more than me.
Crazy Egg story, and that's gonna be that one. Well, see, with this Crazy Bit ain't the one that what ending you thinking about?
And the one she just up and left.
No, that's a different female. That's a different female from Crazy Bit.
Okay.
That's that that's LA. She did that. L just up and left. I call her Latino abandoner. Cause she just dipped out my apartment. So oh man. She just dipped out my apartment one day because she got mad at something about me being out too late. That's a short story time.
Whee.
She was living with me. I stayed out too late one night. Didn't respond to one message. Got back. She was gone, her and all the shit. And I was like, okay. Then she tried to talk to me a week later. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like,
I
I'm
might come in
cool. I'm
here and
cool like
subscribe for
that.
more story times.
Yeah. Y'all want more story times? Definitely get in here and y'all, hey, we get y'all
We
all the story times y'all
we
want.
got them planned. Like we low key we got enough story times to last the rest of the year.
Daisy. That was not my fault. Okay, listen. You move in with a person. I go out one night for somebody's birthday. First off, she said you let a great woman get away. First off, I'm gonna tell you
We got to
something.
get you on the podcast, baby.
I'll tell you how I know she was semi crazy anyway, because most women are not gonna talk to a dude for like 2 to 3 weeks and then like slowly start moving shit in.
Bro, nah, bro. I got a fucking story time for the books. I
uh,
was legit held hostage.
no. What? I didn't go out with another woman. Q. See, this is why I hate because now we get into semantics. Now I feel like I'm in a therapy session where they're gonna end up telling me that I was in the wrong again.
It's in the story, bro. Just
I
another story.
I went out with my Lowe's coworkers. It was all my coworkers from Lowe's. I was never in a car with a female, in the house with the female. None of that. None of that. We went to a restaurant and a bar. Me, I was chilling with my closest homie from the job the entire time, who was another male. We just out with the rest of the Lowe's coworkers having a good time.
Flag on the play. Ain't this also the story of the weird chick?
Yes, it is that story.
Another
Uh,
story time.
um, sound like you was on the down lows. I
I
hate this
hate you.
man so
Whose
much.
man's is this?
Yeah, long titties and old lady. She said, "Are you going out with all them bitches, bro?" Listen, so I mean, what's so crazy? She never even brought it up. Now I could tell her attitude changed a little bit, but if you was gonna have an attitude about where I was going with certain coworkers, you address that before I leave. Don't wait till I'm out with everybody and I tell you we gonna be out like at the club, at going to Sugar Factory or whatever. We gonna be out for a minute. Don't wait till after that, and then my phone dies and I'm not responding to you to get mad and just vanish and think I'm gonna be cool a week later. I'm not. You showed me that's a red flag with me. I done dealt with so many toxic women at this point. Red flag is a no go. Once you give me a solid, hard, strong red flag, that's it. Look, Q.
You
The
never heard of
chick,
Sugar Factory?
the Q wanted to go. I mean, the Q, the chick from Lowe's wanted to go to Sugar Factory. See, Daisy,
You don't know this man. This
if
nigga
you know
phone
me,
died
I can't help
every
it.
day.
She
Like
said
clockwork.
convenient.
No, Daisy, like watch our actual video game streams.
My phone's always dead, Daisy.
Bro, as soon as this nigga get home.
Only time
He,
my
he
phone
be
is
the reason
not
we
dead.
late. We
Only
started this
time,
shit at 8 o'clock.
only time my phone is not dead is when I have a new phone. Let me have my phone for about a year. That bitch be dead. My phone stay dead. But yeah, I mean, but Daisy, my phone. I was literally talking to her, telling her when I was coming back. My phone died for an hour. It dies more than Princess Smoke alarm beeps. That's kind of that's valid.
All she gotta do is change the batteries. That's what that means.
My phone died for a literal hour while I was on. Uh, Juju said, "Are y'all brothers?"
Might as fucking well be. Shit.
I mean, we not related. I met this nigga in college, but we been here now. We both two big niggas. That nigga Honey Glaze. I'm pretty dark chocolate nigga. Tay and prefix Tay. You got it.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much.
DJ, I be trying my hardest not to let it die.
That
And
nigga
like
lying.
I my phone got better and now I be having portable chargers with me and shit. My phone get low. I charge it. I be charging in the car and everything. But you know, sometimes you just don't got things with you. He said he got tired of YouTube and left. That's why I don't know why he didn't just start on Twitch anyway.
Oh wait, DJ, hold on. Let's see if I can drop you a sub, nigga. Well, a follow. The game could be submitted, but I'm broke.
I'm about to say we gotta wait for him to get affiliated with.
Oh yeah, watch my streams, y'all. Yeah, help a nigga out.
She's Oh, I was gonna say he's honeybee and you're a honey bun. Wait,
Honey bee and a ho ho.
no, she fixed it and said honey bun.
Uh,
Oh, what you gonna say? He honey bun? Oh, he was honey bun and I'm a ho ho. That worked. That's
that's
funny in two
that's accurate
separate
for you on
ways.
two different levels.
I'm about to say.
It works on two levels.
I hate that we say that too, because everybody thinks all of my listen, I have hoish ways when I'm not in a relationship.
I'll actually confirm that. Yeah, yeah.
Till this
You're
to till
faithful in
this day,
relationships.
till this day, I have never cheat or been unfaithful in a relationship. While I'm not locked down, it's whatever. In a relationship though, I act good. I'm good. So don't think any of these stories are at fault of me because I'm just out here cheating on women and stuff. Not. Oh man. So
I already follow DJ. Cool. Bet it up there.
what is that? That's shit. We at the hour mark, which means we finna switch topics, everybody, and
I'm
y'all
gonna
be in y'all.
have to buckle up for this one.
Y'all been wanting some story time, so we gonna get into some story times. All right.
How many Naruto fans we got in this chat? You gonna be a Naruto
Oh,
fan after that? After this?
nigga, where to start? Where to start?
First of all, this is actually gonna put us over the time because I can give it to him. All right. So our freshman year was pretty fucking fun, right? We threw a lot of parties in our dorm. We live with the football players, and we knew a lot of people, so we have people over a lot.
Also, this is the prequel to the actual Mount Miyaboku story
Yeah,
time.
this is a prequel.
It's the prequel story.
So
So I get a two-parter.
there was this chick that I met freshman year, and she had this friend who is Mount Miyaboku, and they came to one of our parties in our dorm freshman year, right?
Look, let's just start off by prefacing. We're going to call these women by their first name initial.
Okay,
So
so
Mount
Mount
Miyaboku in
Miyaboku
the
is
story
O.
is O.
The friend that I
The
knew was
friend
K.
is K. There you go. That's all you need right now.
Two friends I met freshman year of college. I invited them to the party. Okay, they ended up bringing about two more chicks, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, it is here and there because I wanted. I'm not gonna lie. Again, y'all don't heard me say this in the podcast before. I like any woman as long as they're thick. I don't care skin shade, tone, or race. I wanted the white girl, and I also wanted the mixed girl. Them the two I wanted at the party at that point in time. Those are two that I wanted to talk to at that point in time.
She want
But
to make
she wasn't.
to my T.
No, I'm talking about S.
It's
The
That was
the
the white girl, wasn't it?
no. There was a white girl with blonde hair. Then there was S, who was about
Yep,
5'11
yep,
with
yep, yep.
dark
I
curly
mean,
hair.
yeah. So I'm not even gonna give y'all the details of that party. That's a whole
Yeah.
nother story time. But that's how they came to know us, like the two of us. Well, so fast forward to sophomore year of college.
Boy, no.
I'm
Because
not telling them that.
we have to tell that. We have to tell that part.
That's a
This is
whole
a
nother story
prequel.
time.
No. This is a two-part story time.
All
This
right,
is a
fuck it,
two-part. We got to tell this part because it prefaces why Mount Miyaboku was ready to go through with this.
All right, fuck it. So
That's how the Buffalo grenade must be mentioned, Will. It must.
all
It's all
right,
right, bro. Everybody took an L before Levante. Everybody took
we,
an L, you know.
we did, and y'all gonna get the shit. One of both of us, technically.
Matter of fact,
So
we both took an L here.
yeah. So me and Kay had we had been together before, but I was trying to holler at this time. So we had an annoying ass friend. Whole nother story time. His name
Yeah,
is Sam.
we'll
I don't
tell
give
him
a
by
fuck.
we call Sam
I don't give
name out. I almost said the R word again. I said I was gonna stop saying it on stream. We'll call Sam name out, little dingy motherfucker. Uh but so the thing for some reason, originally, and maybe you can understand this, but when the O and K's friends left, they weren't particularly fond on leaving immediately. And for some reason, they both were in my room, just in my bed, frolicking around, writing on my whiteboard and shit. They're just doing things.
And for
Didn't
those
know
of
why.
y'all that say we have a type, these were some big ones.
Yeah, I'm about to say I have no type. As I posted on Facebook today, I like them skinny, thick, slim, thick, thick,
Thicker.
hefty, thicker, thick. As long as you're thick, I really don't care where you at. You can't be a board with that
That
and that. You can't be a skinny board or a big board. I don't like any boards, so that's just that. I said frolicking around, not fogging, not
so yeah.
fogging around.
So again, I'm trying to talk to O, and I'm telling Tay to catch a grenade for me.
He telling me to pick up the grenade, as in let Kay sleep in my room for the night.
So Kay just ends up First off, we all in the living room. She just ended up walking in this nigga room and just staying in there. Like,
Yeah, and it was
clearly
her. It was
uninvited.
it was it was it was her and O at first, and I was like, what are they doing? Because I didn't want either of these two. I wasn't really into the idea of either of these two, so I wasn't really trying to be on that. Uh, but
So yeah,
they both was in there,
O ended up leaving with Sam. And I'm
which
like, ew.
which I did not know at first. Because
Yeah,
I promise you, at the time she left, the whole grenade being in my room would have ended. Because as soon as she left, her and Levante was out there talking. So I'm like, okay, cool. My boy gonna seal the deal out there, whatever, blah, blah. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get me some shut eye. So my light goes off in my room. I'm like, get me some shut eye or whatever. I don't learn about what happened with Levante to the morning time. Uh
is what happened to you another story time, or is that being explained now too?
Oh no, I'm explaining this right now because it has to be explained. So I'm taking the grenade, and in college I had a very whorish rule. In college is that if a female slept in my bed, it like
It's got to
I was
happen.
I was going I was like I would want something to happen. If it didn't, I'd be okay with that. But once you're in my bed sleeping, like you spending the night, like we having a slumber party, I'm too old for slumber parties. Uh, so I was actually just chilling at first. I was like, it's cool, whatever. I'm not really even interested like that. But she started kind of messing with me or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever. It kind of goes against my
Fuck it, we're here.
college rules. We here now. We here. I don't care. So I'm trying everything to get aroused. Speaking, it was crazy because we talked about this in B&D podcast Saturday. You know what I needed, Levante? I needed me some Blue Chew. I wish we had a sponsor because I just dropped the sponsor in there. I just dropped the sponsor right in there. But I'm talking about she on top of me and everything. My nigga wasn't going. He was not going for it. He didn't care. So I just ended up being like, get off of me. Like I was, but no, God, Q, I say it all the time. I'm on completely opposite playing field mind wise with him because my mind was like, okay, yeah, hey, we here, we finna do this, and
I'm clocking
I
out.
got me some big ones before. And nigga was like, nah, I'm not here for this. I didn't sign up for this. This ain't in my contract, my nigga. And so he didn't show up. He just didn't show up. And I was like, well, nothing we can do now. I'm sorry. Uh, so nothing happened that night other than there being
It
this
wasn't a
big.
twin. It was a full size bed.
Yeah,
A
it
full
was a
bed.
full bit. It was full bit. Uh, my did nothing happen other than there being a awkward stain on my sheets the next morning. But I woke up. I had class the next morning at like an 8 a.m. class, didn't I? Or I might have had a 7 a.m. Did they have 7 a.m.?
No, no, we didn't have evidence.
Oh, so it was 8 a.m. I had an 8 a.m. class, an 8 a.m. science class. So I couldn't sleep the whole night because I had too much. Yes, Q. Yes, Q. There was some awkward stain. Yes, bro.
To this
Yes.
day, still not explained.
Yes. I
That
don't
was
know.
8 years ago.
I don't know what it was, but it would not wash out. Like I ended up having to get like a new sheet set for me to get rid of that, bro. I don't know what it was. That mentions
So
another story from freshman year. We're gonna one of these weeks gonna tell y'all about the bit
the
that pissed on
couch.
our couch. We're gonna tell y'all about that another week though. That's another story time.
So
Uh,
back to me, right?
she said, "What does that
So
mean?" I don't know, Daisy. I don't
we
know.
we went. Our major was not forensic science. We don't know what to tell you.
About to say, I don't know what it was, Daisy. It
So
wasn't like a wet spot or nothing.
so yeah, back to me. So O ends up leaving with Sam. Ew. This dude was the definition of a dirty white boy.
He was like
Like for real.
disgusting.
So I'm like, okay, all right. So I had a backup plan in mind anyway. So I left. I went to one of the dorms on the other side of campus. I ended up coming back in the morning, right?
Literal Joe
Right.
Dirt.
So I come. Oh, what up, Juju? So I come back in the morning to get ready for our 8 a.m. class. Be advised, we had none of the same classes together.
Mm-mm.
Like we just our schedules were pretty much the same. So I come back and he walking out his room getting ready for class. We had to share a bathroom, so he was going to the bathroom, whatever. And he said, "How was it, bro?" I said, "Oh nah, bro, the mission was aborted." He said, "What?" I said, this nigga was so mad at
I
me.
listen, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not play the game often of taking a female for a homie or any of that unless I am one interested in the female or the female is bad enough to where I just don't care. And while this girl didn't have a she had a cute face. I just wasn't interested. So this was very against my character to do. So I was like, this nigga better seal the deal. And when he said that, I was like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Are you serious? You
So
serious?
so so I told him, I said, bro, she ended up leaving with Sam. She
And
was
I
just
was like, what the fuck you mean she left with Sam? Sam? She left with Sam. Sam. I said, oh, this bitch dirty. She dirty. She dirty. She dirty. That's what I'm like. She dirty. She left with Sam. I was like, I don't care how much you like white boys. You left with Sam? Sam. If it had been Will, I'd be like, okay, cool. Will's a nice, clean looking white boy. But Sam? Like I was, bro, I was so confused. I was so hot. And that's
that
what I was
nigga
like.
was
I
heated.
was like, bro, she's still in my
Cause look,
bed right now.
I was just gonna say, I didn't know she was still there. Like I assumed they did whatever and she had left that night. He said, bro, she's still fucking here. I'm like, you fucking with me. Tell me you fucking with me.
I'm talking, I got up for class and everything. And this was before I had got to the age where I'm like, well, I wait my hey, look, you gotta go. So like I went to that age and I already felt like she was embarrassed from the night before. So I was just like, I don't know what to do now. She's just gonna be here till she leave, I guess. So she really could have robbed me for everything because I literally just left and went to class. She said, why y'all hating on Sam? We're not hating on Sam.
Ain't nothing to hate on. We'll give y'all a story time of that one later.
Yeah, we'll tell y'all about Sam another time.
So we end up going to class. Our living room
Nah, I
door
showed him the
automatically.
stain later, Q.
Yeah. So our living room door automatically locks when it closes. So we assume she left at some point when we went out for our 8 a.m.s. Be advised, she's also a student.
Yeah, she was a student, so
Um,
she had class at some point.
yeah. So that's the end of the freshman story.
Yeah,
Fast forward
that's
to
pretty much the
sophomore
end of
year.
that one.
Sophomore year, again, me and Tay, we was some party animals, and we didn't live together at this point. Tay was throwing a party in his new dorm. I had an apartment at that time, and he posted the shit on Snap, right? And O ended up messaging him saying, "Oh, you ain't gonna invite me to the party?" I'm like, "Shit, you come if you want to.
Yeah, that's why I
We
was like,
we
shit,
ain't
you
give
can
a damn."
come. Like we needed. It was 2 minute sausages in that bitch at a certain time. And I'm like, shit, yeah, whoever.
Yeah, yeah.
Female, come on. I had started getting a little drunk, so I was like, yeah, nah, hey,
Nah,
swing on through.
this contributes to anybody who thinks we some hoes out here.
We or
We
me.
well, everybody in the beginning, because we were playing a game called Pockets.
And guess who invented the game called Pockets?
You didn't have to
Me.
say it. You
I
didn't
had
have.
to because I have to preference all of this with how drunk I was. I was pretty drunk. Because even to we ain't got to the story yet, but even to let whatever was about to happen where it was about to happen, that has to tell you that I was pretty drunk.
So
But we
I'm gonna
played a
tell you,
game called
hey,
Pockets, yeah.
the way Pockets works. Room full of guys, room full of girls. The girls know nothing of this game. So what we do at any random point, you just walk up to a woman, stick your hand in the pocket. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Just put your hand in the pocket and leave it there. And the goal over the course of that day is to put your hand in as many pockets as possible. That's
So
it. until you work your way to the hot pocket.
We had maybe about what? It probably was like what? 4 chicks in here,
Uh,
five dudes participating in the pockets.
well, yeah,
Someone would
participate.
have
Yeah,
got slapped. Look, it was. I'm
it
gonna
was a
tell you
wholesome
something,
thing. Like
Daisy. Daisy.
imagine I'm standing in front of a chick. We just having a casual conversation. Out of nowhere, I just stick my hand in the pocket and we continue the conversation.
Said not the hot pocket, not the hot pocket. But see, that wasn't even the point of the game at first. It was just me. It was just me being stupid at first. Cause what's the name? We had a homeboy. I'm gonna say his name. Cause fuck it, he don't give a fuck about his story being told. He had a homeboy called named Dominique. Dominique was over there talking to me about and he said something, bro, and me being drunk and was like, oh yeah, bro, she going for whatever. That's what I was like in my head. And
Because she had
so,
left herself, so she going for whatever.
no, like she going for whatever, blah blah. And he said, well, make the move then, nigga. What you gonna do? Make the move. And I was like, I am a cocky individual.
That nigga be like, all
If
right.
if I tell you something can happen, I'm going to make it happen. That's just me. That's what. Hey, but if I tell you I can get it to happen, I'm gonna try to make it happen. That's just I can't help it because I don't want it to be like, oh, I ain't make that. Is that what you say when you win? No,
Oh, no, we
no.
get into that. Give me a second.
So
You going?
pockets,
All right.
pockets. Basically, I walk up to. I didn't even do Alani first. That's the crazy thing. I did Shelby first because Shelby was just a friend there.
Nigga.
Shelby was just a friend at the party. I did her first because I knew she was gonna find it silly whatever I was doing and realize it's just a game, whatever. So I stuck my hand in a pocket and I was like, pockets. I claimed this one. That's what it was. Hey, look, I don't care about Shelby no more. I
No,
ain't
you
say
said the
the
other
other
one too.
ones.
Yes,
Huh?
you did.
What did I say?
Oh,
I said her name?
yes.
Oh well. Oops.
Well, we can't ever get
Oops.
successful.
Oops.
Now it's got to be Patreon content.
Oops. I had my hand in Shelby front pocket. But as soon as we started playing pockets, then everybody kind of started joining in. So my left hand goes into Alani's back pocket. I said it again. I can't help it now. I've said it twice now. I can't stop saying it. She said this game about this game sells sweaty as fuck. At least we got K out the way because that's the one I still kind of mutually chat with. Whatever.
Oh, I got some stories to tell you about her now.
But
Yeah.
so I put my hand in O's pocket. I'm like, claim this pocket too, or whatever. So then all of a sudden, everybody just started dumping hands in Olani's pockets. So I
Saying names.
so much to the point. So much to the point. Why I feel like I'm drunk now. So much to the point where I had two hands in pockets and somebody had her hands in her front pockets. Niggas battling for pocket. This is
like not front pocket, like top pocket, like
like a top pocket. Yeah, like a top pocket in the front.
Bronco.
And this is where it just started getting out of hand because
one woman with 4 niggas' hands in the pockets.
Yeah, and that's just kind of how it was. It was me, Dominique dude, another dude.
Me
gonna
and
call
Pimp.
him P.
Oh, well, then.
Oh, you were saying we gonna call him Pimp.
He'll be on Twitter.
Yeah, no, but he don't know us no more.
I still see him every now and again.
Oh man, bro. Yeah. So we had hands in the pocket.
G down for
technically 4 niggas and a white man, because Will had his hand in the pocket too. Yeah, Will, we put you in the story. You're here now. Yep.
I was gonna keep your anonymity.
Nope, you're part of it now, Lord Gwyn's. He had a hand in the pocket too. It was technically 5 niggas with hands in pockets. So he said left lickety split. So then I wasn't even like paying attention to this is what Dominique's plan was, but since my hand was also
Dominique and P at that point.
Yeah, my hand was also in the pocket. Penn and Dominique was like, he's like, hey bro, let's do that then, blah blah blah. And I was like, whatever, fuck it, my drunk ass.
So quick pause. We told y'all about the Book of Eli, right? Urban Dictionary. Throughout the night, these niggas
We did
saying,
leave
"Hey,
that
bro,
part out.
we going mountain climbing."
Bro, no, because
I
that's
want, I
what
want, I want everybody to take a brief moment to look up Urban Dictionary and type in mountain climbing.
that's
So,
literally what made that part, the Mount Miyaboku pop up, was that that mountain climbing line was brought up, and then Dominique goes, "Hey, bruh, I'm trying to climb Mount Miyaboku."
and this nigga Pender, he said that in the beginning. This nigga
Yeah.
Pender, he ain't watched Naruto before. Then nigga come out of nowhere like 20 minutes later and say, "Hey, bro, we climbing Mount Kilimanjaro or what?"
Yo, he said, "Hey, bro, we climbing Mount Kilimanjaro." What? And so you just get that, and so that's kind of how everything coincided to get to where it was happening
So
in
these,
my room.
these two niggas decided to stand up
So
and walk to Day's room.
we all walked to her room, now or to my room. When we got there, she said, "What in the world did I look up?"
Don't
when
say it in the
we
chat.
when we got there, Will and Levante wisely left.
Yeah, I said, nah, I don't think I need to be part
They
of this.
wisely left, which, if I wasn't drunk, I would have stopped at my door. She said, "I know I should have went to the private browser."
It's Urban Dictionary. What do you think?
But so we get in the room. Okay, so whatever. I had the back pocket position, so obviously I sat on my bed. She kind of sat on top of me. They started like, we just gonna keep it as peachy as possible. They started fondling the girl, basically, whatever. It's kind of weird position and stuff going on. And then we started like making eye contact, asking each other nigga questions just by looking at each other, different things going on. And so
It's your room, nigga. You go first.
me me and Dominique kind of gave Pender the go ahead because he was in prime position for pants opening. So he does open said pants. And you know, things happen. He starts doing the things you do when you open said pants.
Pause.
And the most egregious
Don't say it. Don't say it.
smell
Don't say it.
I have ever smelt in my life came out of this woman's clothing. It was the worst smell I have ever smelled off of a woman. So now, now, we're all trying. Now we back looking at each other eyes to eyes, asking each other these nigga questions in our head because we like, what we finna do? What we doing? I'm not doing this no more. You doing it again? He's like, yeah, I ain't
So,
doing it. We asking all this with eyes right now.
flag on the play. So this nigga Pender decides to say,
No, wait, you get to it too quick. You get to it too quick. You get to it too quick. Obviously, Bree, you've never heard this.
uh,
Obviously, we paused too long. We paused too long for her. And I don't know if she got unhot and bothered or what happened, but she started realizing that she had to be up somewhere at 3 a.m. And all of us were like, oh, thank you, Jesus. So she kind of closed the pants back up, sat down on the bed next to me. Pender sat down next to her, and Dominique was just like standing up. And we just sat there. We was kind of like chatting for a minute. And she's like, I know, I really hate we couldn't do this tonight. I really wish we could like get together and actually do this one of these days. And Pender goes, you know, maybe if the doves are flying on a summer's eve, we could do this. Now I would just wait to see if y'all get what he said there. The men might get it, but for some reason I've said this to 16 different females, and none of them got what she was talking about. Nobody.
starts with the men.
Daisy got it. He said maybe if the doves are flying on a summer's eve, she didn't know what he was talking about. And I was like, nigga, you smart. Wait, nigga, how you thinking that? Where that come kind of just we had to sit there the whole time. Pender is like showing us his hand behind his head, like, I need to wash my hand. Get out. I need to wash my hand. Get out. and so and so she ends
Every
up
dude got
leaving.
it instantly, DJ.
Yeah, I'm about to say all of us dudes got it immediately. It's just I'm surprised Daisy got it immediately. Uh so we try to she ends up leaving. When I tell you as soon as she gets out the door, Pender shoots like a rocket straight through the sink and he washes his hands for 15 minutes. Literally. And then at this point, like right after that smell came, it was like smelling salts, bro. Honestly, because when I tell you it smacked me straight out of my drunk, I was like, bro, we was finna do that shit in here. Nigga, we was finna do that shit in my room. I said, nigga, y'all get out, get out, get out, get out, cause y'all tried to take advantage of me too. Y'all knew I wouldn't have been going for this shit. I knew I wouldn't have been going for this. Get out, get out, get out, bro. So, because I was at this point, I was mad. I was like, we was finna do this in my room, and that she opened it up smelling like that in my room. Now I gotta wonder every night if it is like, do I need to take a bath or am I smelling her? Like I'm pretty sure I put on deodorant today. I don't know what this smell could be. Now I gotta be wondering this every time, bro. It was just crazy. One of the craziest stories we had at UA. He said nigga was crying while watching this head, bro.
And that is the tale of the Mount Miyaboku story.
Yeah. It's good old Mount Miyaboku. You said, bro, was she the one that left the stain? Nah, that was K.
Nah.
O was the same. O was the same female that slept with Sam. So I should have known. But again, I was drunk. Yeah, bro. Don't. Well, not even these. Just that one.
Oh no, because I recently found out like some. I gotta tell you this off stream.
Okay.
She came of her own accord.
Yeah, nah.
She saw the shit on Snap and then just said, "Hey."
She saw my post on Snapchat, and she just kind of showed up.
That said, how the fuck did she get over there so fast?
So I guess she walked and took the bus.
Nah, bro, because she was there within like 10 minutes.
I don't know, bro.
And her dorm was on the other side of campus.
She still stayed in that?
In Burke, yeah.
Shit, I don't know, bro. Maybe she had made it halfway over there and then asked her.
She was already on the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was on the way then asked. I don't know, bro. All I know is I'm happy that she got over there late because there was another chick I was talking to that was over there before, her and her friend, which luckily they missed out on all my drunk activities in the pockets, even though they would have had a good time at the pockets too, except for Pender and Dominique would have had to find somewhere else to take Mount Miyaboku because I would have been in my room with somebody that was more favorable upon.
You ain't gonna snitch on your boy while you at it?
You talking about Craig?
Yeah.
Hey, well, see, we can't really snitch on Craig because they don't know who Chevy is. So he said,
"Hold on, don't know who anybody in these stories are."
Y'all put y'all hands in her pockets. I put my hands in her literal pocket.
Same.
Pender put his hands in a hot pocket. So he the only one that got that stank up close and personal. We just all got the aroma. Luckily.
College was fun.
Yeah. Oh, we had great times in college. So fun. We'll tell y'all more college stories.
I'm telling y'all, we got these shit stacked the fuck up. We did dumb shit every week in college.
Built up. It's crazy though how we told that story in damn near exactly 30 minutes. Exactly 30 minutes, bro. Well, since we had the 30-minute mark, let's talk about Lizzo.
No. Let's not say we did.
Nigga said, Lizzo. Lizzo. Oh man. I'm just gonna, man, I don't want to talk about law. I just wanted to say, Lizzo, you out there listening. Um,
Mine was to say DJ in the chat.
huh?
Not DJ. That was a shot. I'm tripping.
Oh. Um, if you ever out there, I like climb that mountain by myself one day. I'm gonna get out of here.
Look at that child. You go in the hell.
Hey man, look, I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. Everybody for tuning in to another episode of the RTR podcast.
Post in the comments what topics you think we should cover in the next episode.
Yeah,
along
I got
with
some comments.
the accompanying story time.
Yeah. Because we're gonna have another story time for y'all, but we need some topics to lead up into the story time. Because
I go ahead and tell you next week's story time is some lady troubles we both had.
oh yeah, he said no more hot pockets. Hey, bro,
First off, we ain't done playing pockets. We just done with them.
Well, shit, I ain't played pockets since then.
Shit.
That scarred me from pockets. I ain't want no more dealings with pockets. I ain't even want to look at a pocket.
I took all my jeans and cut the pockets out.
Matter of fact, if you want to keep it a buck, that was what our sophomore year.
Yeah.
I did not other than the chick I was talking to, we talked for a little bit more after that. And then I just exiled myself from females until I started talking to Big Yellow. That's straight facts.
Yeah.
That's straight facts on that. Because I was talking to
after that, that's when you lived in right?
Nah, I still stayed with Wilden one more year in Riverside. Then I moved to Bryce.
Okay.
But yeah, it did. It really did. That situation put me on the right path of being in a relationship and stopping my whorish ways in college. So hey, we all need an experiment. Experiment.
Oh, keep your experiments to your goddamn self.
But yeah, you were listening to this podcast. If you want to come watch us do this live, you want to get in the comments, chat it up with us, you are welcome to do so, and follow our YouTube Banana Boat Nation, Banana Boat 16 on Twitch, and Blackwing_LV on Twitter and YouTube.
Twitch and YouTube, yeah.
Twitch and YouTube, I meant, yeah.
Right after this, we are going to be streaming Apex.
Yeah, we're going to be playing some Apex after this. Speaking of, DJ, you want some Apex action?
Oh, yeah, we need a third.
We need a third, bro.
But, no, not at the same time. But, yeah, help me get to this road to affiliate. All I need is views at this point. We're going to try to have some decent topics for y'all next week.
Yeah.
This nigga Tay said he was gonna have merch in 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, and 3 weeks ago. So we're gonna give it another 2 weeks to see if he changes his mind.
I don't say another 2 weeks. Give me another week. Okay. So look, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm waiting for my hoodie to get here at this point, and my shirt to get here, so I can see if it looks nice. If it looks nice in person, then I'm gonna drop the site.
We about to hop off, Craig.
We about to hop off the podcast. We still gonna be streaming after this, Craig. Craig, yeah. You've missed a bunch, buddy. You might want to go back and watch this one at work. Yeah. Put it on YouTube.
Show your friends. Share it all over.
But yeah, if nothing else, you got anything else to say before I close it out?
Tonight.
Okay. Well, since we getting up out of here, I'm gonna let Sesame Chicken come in here and close it out before we get out this motherfucker. I just want to tell all y'all to have a wonderful evening. And the next time y'all come up in here to listen to the podcast, make sure y'all bring Sesame Chicken some crack. How about that? And I'm black always. Get out this bitch.